My name's Nate, and this is Heavy Pedal Garage. Thanks for tuning in. Give us a like, give me a comment, and a subscribe mash, and I would be really appreciative. So this is going to be the third video of this Endura repair series. We're working on this bumper. We're trying to bring it back to life. This thing was roached out. If you haven't seen the first two videos, please go check it out. You can click on the link above and it'll take you right to it. You want to see all three to get you up to this point, because today we're making this thing black. We're going to get it all tightened up, get it where it needs to be, and we're going to get it black to match the rest of the car. This is a big deal, guys, because this is the first time in 7 years that I've been working on this car that the whole thing is pretty much back together and all one primer color. So stay with me, check it out. My hood gap, pretty good. Got a few little spots where I need to deal with some flushness, but it's doing pretty well. The main reason I want to get it on is to be able to reshape this, sculpt it back in so that it matches the body line, but it's pretty close. On around over to this side for sure, right down in here. It's just got a little bit of a gap, but I'm going to build it up through here to make it flush. I could suck this in, the fender in, but in order to do that, I'd have to loosen that bottom bolt, and then it's not going to match the valence. So I'm just going to build that up and get everything blocked out so that it matches. But that's where we're at right now. Top dog, Tinky Tinkerton. So we're getting closer here. A little tip, once you go through and you find the areas you need to apply more material to, go ahead and put a mark around them with a Sharpie or a pencil or something. Before I go in and rough this up with 80 grit so that I have some mechanical tooth, I now have a mark, because this will disappear once I scratch it in, and it'll all blend in. So with those marks you'll be able to see where you need to go once you mix up your filler. So a few little spots on this corner, build that up a little bit. Got some work to do in here, and the nose is getting pretty close. Got a low right there, and over here same thing, got to build that up to make that line match. And then down here where it was pretty low, I got a lot to build up there, so I'll have a few more applications, and whew, it's getting there. I'm so ready to make this thing black. Well, I think we're doing pretty good. You can see there I used the string brought that string straight down that body line to give me a nice little tape line that I could sand up against to make sure that that body line matches. Everything's setting pretty flush with the hood. The corners of the bumper are all matched up. Feeling pretty good about this. So the next step is going to be to take it off, and I'm going to clean up all these edges. Once it's off, I'll be able to sand those smooth where I got material in there. I know the gap's good down to the Endura, so as long as I don't go past the Endura, that'll keep my gap pretty nice. And the other thing I'm going to do is go over the whole thing with 120, because I know that primer really likes 120. And then lastly, where I've blocked across the fenders in the hood, I'm going to scuff just an edge along the hood and down around the fenders with 120. The fenders are the most important because I did scratch through the bare metal and I just want to get that sealed up. So go ahead and get that done. Let's get the bumper off and get it scuffed up. There we go. Got my stuff. Get ready to wipe it all down. We're getting ready for primer. Got the heat on. 60 degrees, so we're going to give it some time to come on up, but in the meantime I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down. So today we're going to be using my favorite. It's a commercial product from PPG, CRE. The 921 is the black. And there's your hardener. Just going to use a regular medium reducer. And I got the Harbor Freight Spectrum gun, HTE. We'll be setting that at 35 psi and spray it out. We're not going to get too thick. Just going to put on some light coats and see where we end up. Getting excited here. As you can see here, we got the bumper back on. I think everything turned out okay. Just like the hood, it's got some scratches and some places that need to be blocked down. I didn't expect it was going to be perfect the first round just because this thing was so far gone. But look, I really haven't blocked out anything this complicated. Most of the blocking I've been doing has been on long, flat, slightly curved surfaces. So if anybody's got any tips or tricks on how to block all this complicated curves out, please let me know in the comments. I greatly appreciate your feedback and input. Like I said, I'm just a guy in the garage learning as I go and trying to share the best information I can with you. So once again, please like and subscribe. If you follow along, you get to see this thing come all the way back to life, and one day we're going to have it on the road. So thanks again, guys. Catch me next time.